Here is Molly's Freestyle above water. As you see her going in, the streamline's not nearly as tight right through here. We see there's a little bit of a gap in between those elbows. I'd like to see you really focus on trying to line up those forearms and your wrist to tighten that up. A little early on that breakout, we can see you're trying to break out but still and recover that arm, but still have a little bit of water above you. So make sure you're just a little bit more patient on that breakout. Awesome kick going on back there. You've got a good, strong, steady kick going on. You are doing a very aggressive freestyle. You are very flat, though. We would like to see you, when that arm enters the water here, get onto that side a little bit more to get more extension before getting into that next catch. As we see you go through the turn, do a very good job of getting nice and small, utilizing that dolphin kick. Again, probably need about one more dolphin kick before you're getting up and swimming on the surface. As we see you kind of go through, your left arm does really hit the water and go straight through that catch. So make sure as soon as that arm is entering at that point in time, really work on extending out in front even more. When you go right into that next pull, that actually throws off your timing a little bit. So we'll see on this cycle that your arm is going in, you're pulling right away and you're breathing, and it just ends up throwing off. Your shoulders will end up kind of going down, which is then throwing your hips up. And so you're not able to really rotate through on that center line of your spine. So we watch you come in for the finish. You are kind of dying down on that kick just a little bit, but you are kicking it in a little bit more there at the finish. But as we see that finish with your body positioning, you are pretty flat. So make sure as you're going in for that finish, really rotate onto that side, get that longest extension you can possible. Nice job. Here we have Molly's Freestyle underneath the water. So you're diving in pretty good, getting good solid dolphin kicks, everything from the shoulders up, doing a pretty good job. Her chin looks like it's a little down closer to her chest than I would like to see, so just lift that chin up a little bit so that your arms are going to end up going more in a straight line, and that'll keep that body line a lot better. Very aggressive stroke going on. Love the motor in the legs. As we see that stroke underneath the water, we are getting some bubbles on those hands. I see your right arm does a little bit better job than the left arm at catching. You can see a little bit more on the left, and we're going to be able to see that a lot better. I would like to see, once that hand enters here, get a little bit more extension, a little more reach out in front. Roll your elbow over, rolling that shoulder in towards your cheek to get that high elbow catch there, and then work on pushing everything straight back behind you. You can see you going through the turn here. Gets tucked up, and we do have a little bit of space right into here. You want to make sure that you are working on trying to get in that streamline a little bit before you're pushing off the wall. And we are actually starting to swim just a touch early, so you've got a little bit too much water between your arm and the surface right at that point in time. So be just a little bit more patient, and then you don't have to fight it so much. You are doing kind of that shoulder-driven freestyle, so you're having to work a little bit harder than what you need to. So just get a little bit more extension for that reach. As we see you go in for the finish, you do tend to finish a little on the flat side, which you should be able to have a better idea of how to get onto that side as we look at the above water angle. But really just make sure as you're going in for that finish, get rolled onto your side so you can have the longest reach possible. Nice job.